Hi guys, and welcome back to our FM24 series where we are of course managing Sunderland. So before we get into it, let's have a quick recap of the league table, just for the time being, because I don't expect us to be there for too long. It'd be great if we were. Of course, in the last episode we went completely unbeaten, winning every game. We're in phenomenal form at the minute. But we do have a bit of an update. So over the last 2 or 3 episodes, a lot of you guys have been suggesting maybe adding to my backroom staff, maybe getting a new assistant manager. Now, I was going to hold off getting a new assistant manager in, given that we're doing so well. I thought it might disrupt things a little bit. But I ended up biting the bullet. I got a bit excited. I was trying to think of Sunderland legends who we could maybe try and get back into the club. But one person was suggested a couple of episodes ago. It might have even been like the first episode. And I really like the idea of it, and I've done it. So here we go. Our new assistant manager is none other than Roy Keane, which I'm absolutely buzzing with. I've searched him. He's an assistant manager at the moment in this game anyway, and I think it'd just be incredible to have. He, of course, has a links with Sunderland, did fantastic when he was at Sunderland, and I think that's a really exciting move. Unfortunately, we did have to say goodbye to Mark Venus, who has been great so far, but to bring in someone like Roy Keane, I think it's only going to add to the value of not only the club but our coaching staff as well. So our new assistant manager is none other than Keno. Get up, son. And it has just been announced that Ricky J. Jones has been given Young Player of the Month, which is incredible. He's got 5 goals in as many games with 1 assist as well. An average rating of 7.7. He's been absolutely outstanding. Burnett only just behind him. He got himself 3 goals and 3 assists. We're absolutely flying, particularly in the final third at the moment. Sunderland, Jones named October Player of the Month. Of course, we've just looked at that. I don't know why I'm re-clicking on that. But Jones has dedicated Player of the Month to Gradwell to me. He said, "Thank you, Joel. You're an incredible manager. You're phenomenal. And you're like a father figure." That's what he said. I know you can't quite read it there, but that is what he meant. And we win Manager of the Month. Of course we do. We won 5 from 5. A 100% win ratio. We get 300 points. We're absolutely smashing Rooney to pieces. And McKenna as well. It was a great month, to be fair. All jokes aside, it was a fantastic month. 4-2 win against Watford. A 5-1 win against Borough. 3-0 against Stoke, 2-1, that's the big one there. A couple of you guys did mention that, that's a huge one. Leicester away from home, 2-1, and then Norwich, of course, a 2-0 win there, where we didn't actually play well. Of all those games, we actually played quite poorly against Norwich. They dominated for large periods, and it took a couple of substitutes to come on and get the goals to change the flow of the game, which was fantastic. We just seem to be in everyone's good books at the moment, but that's just one really good month. We can't get carried away, which I already am. And here is the monthly board performance review. Now, this is where my ego is just going to fly through the roof here, isn't it? A+ for job security at the moment, and the same with the monthly performance review from the supporters. They're absolutely loving life at the moment. Again, I'm trying not to get too ahead of myself because things can change so quickly, and we have another busy month in November. And just before the game against Swansea, we do have an injury to... Of course, it's a fullback again. It's literally Sirkin and Pembele that are usually rotating with injuries for a few days, but now Trey Hume's getting involved. Our fullbacks are just dying. I don't know why, I really don't. I've checked the training schedules and stuff like that. It isn't that bad at all. It's just our luck is piss poor with injuries for fullbacks anyway. And this is the team we're going to be going with against Swansea away from home. We have Pato in goal. Pembele being the only change because, of course, Hume has picked up that injury. But everyone else is unchanged at the moment. And again, and I said it last episode time and time again, I love that front three there with Roberts, Burnett, Jones, and of course Clark making it front four, should I say. But it's such a threatening attack. But last time out, we did take on Norwich, and they didn't play so well, and we did take the likes of Al-Shish to come on, and Lewis Hamir or Samido to come on to get us the win. So it might end up being the case of doing the same, but hopefully we do come away with a win, and it isn't as difficult as it was against Norwich. Huggins bringing it forward. I love that. Oh, he's lost the ball there. I was just about to say I love that it's the yellow ball now because we're heading towards the winter months. Yates out wide to Timon on the left-hand side. Decent chance to get the ball in. And it's headed and it's been tipped onto the bar by Pato. Great chance there for Swansea to break the deadlock. Oh, it's a good ball over the top now for Swansea, and they've somehow not put it in the back of the net. As I said, we didn't play so well against Norwich and still somehow come away with a win. And we're not playing particularly well in this game either. Swansea making the better of the chances. It looks like we're going to go into half-time. 0-0 we are. I might need to make a couple of changes in the next 10-15 minutes if things don't change. Grimes with the corner. I was just about to make changes, and I think we're going to have to because Swansea look miles better than us at the moment. We seem way off it. I'm bringing on 4 changes with Samido coming on, Al-Shish as well, Abdullah Bar and Chris Rigg really changing things up there. Hopefully that can see us maybe creep a goal with those attacking threats coming onto the pitch and changing it up. I've left one sub remaining because I don't want to leave us in case someone gets injured, which would be our luck. At the moment, I'd probably take a point, given the way that we've played in this one. I've actually just done the absolute opposite to what I said I was going to do. I brought Ekwa on and brought Dhannoo off. Few minutes left. Can we maybe creep on? There's 5 minutes added on. I don't think there's going to be any chances in this second half. We've seen no highlights, but it looks like it's going to be 0-0. It is. We'll take it. We weren't great, so a point away from home. We'll have to take that one. Not the most exciting start to the episode. And even though it was a little bit of a disappointing draw, that is 9 games unbeaten for us, which is phenomenal, and we're still top of the pile. Now, Bradley Dack has come to us asking about his lack of game time, which a few of you guys have brought up as well as the likes of Alex Pritchard, but when you've got the likes of Paddy Roberts, Al Sheesh, Bellingham at times playing that number 10 role and playing it so well, there's no real space for them at the moment, and he is furious, and I understand that, but like I said, it's particularly with Bradley Dack, maybe not so much Pritchard, but Dack, every time we get the weekly reviews for training, he's always coming back with like 6.1, 6, and he's the worst trainer out of everyone. And if you're not training well, why would I put you on the pitch? Do you know what I mean? And the 2 or 3 times I have given him some appearances, he hasn't impressed me whatsoever, so I'm not too sure what to say. I can't envision you getting you what you want. I think that's probably what I'm going to have to say. Maybe make a bit of money on him. I don't want to piss him off, but there we go. I don't want to leave the club. I'm happy to wait for my chance. That isn't what I said. I said that I'm not going to be able to give you what you want. I think that's what I clicked on anyway. And here is that the training week in review. And this time it actually is Alex Pritchard. See, I'm at 5.75. It's usually Bradley Dack. And now it's Pritchard. So they are the worst trainers. They're not getting played. And it has been stated and just shown to us and pointed out by staff that Job is making some fantastic progress. He is making considerable improvements across his stats, which is really, really nice to see. So I'm going to make a couple of changes for this game, considering we're not playing too well, and also there were a couple of knocks throughout the week. They have recovered from it, like Ricky J. Jones, they have recovered. However, I don't want to risk him too much, so I'm going to put him on the bench for today to start anyway. Samido is going to start. Roberts, Alshish and Clark are going to be the 3 behind him. Ekwa is going to come in for Dhannoo. Sealt is going to come in for O'Nien. Sirkin is going to come in for Huggins. And Hume is going to replace Pembele as well. So changing things up a little bit against Birmingham, who are absolutely flying under Wayne Rooney. Of course, Wayne Rooney came second in the Manager of the Month. Of course, we won it, or I won it, should I say. But yeah, it's going to be a difficult one. At some point, this run is going to come to an end, this unbeaten run. It could be today. Birmingham are currently in 3rd and flying. But can this side and this team have put together do it? I hope so. Roberts with the corner. Can anyone get a head on it? Still in the box. Ekwa. Hamia. It's in. Is he onside? Please say he's onside. He isn't. I knew it. I'll try my best to hold on from celebrating. Of course, I struggled. But either way, Roberts puts in another corner. Can we get one in this time that isn't offside? Oh, sheesh. Puts it over to Clark. Strike it. Roberts. Back across goal. It's found its way in. It's gone all the way in. And it's Roberts. It looks like he's fizzed it across goal. It's come off Ethan Laird. And we've got ourselves in the lead against Birmingham. Come on. This would be a massive win, this one. A massive win. Al-Sheesh now. Spinning his man. Finds him here. Help him out across to Clark. Oh, it's been blocked for the time being. Oh, what a chance that was. Half time, can't complain so far. We've made ample opportunities. I'm just hoping we can continue to do that in the second half. Oh, but immediately, just 1 minute into the second half, Roberts has picked up an injury. I don't know how bad it is. Potential foot injury, or that is a real shame. But we will bring on Dewey, who's been excellent. It's a great replacement, but not ideal to lose someone like Patrick Roberts. Hopefully it isn't too serious. Come on, nick it off him. Don't let him get through the lines like this. I can see runners in behind. It is Laird who, of course, scored the own goal. Oh, come on, lads. Please, no, please. And it's in. Too easy. Far too easy. Poor defensively in Washington, who have just put Bollard onto man Mark. Manages to put the ball in the back of the net for Birmingham. I'm going to bring on Abdul-Jabbar for Jack Clark. 25 minutes to go. Come on, lads. And of course, Ricky J. Jones has come on also. 15 minutes remain. It is Dewey. Back to Sirkin. Dewey again. Gets it across goal. Ricky J. Jones. Jewison. Bennett again. Can he find? Oh, he nearly finds the back of the net. Abdul-Jabbar. Have some great work from Jewison Bennett on the left-hand side. Job. Finds Ricky J. Jones across goal, surely it is, and he's onside. It's Abdullah Bar, the substitute. Everyone is chipping in now. That's what I want to see, and I want to see us beat teams like Birmingham, who are clearly pushing as well. Currently in third, like I say, they're right bang in form. And now, could this be 3-1? It is Ekwa with his left foot, puts it, and it's just over the bar. Come on. Sirkin after a great interception. It is Ekwa. Jewison Bennett. Help him out, man. He just finds Sirkin. They linked up really well so far in the second half. Just find Jewison Bennett. Get it across goal, man. Surely. Oh, and he's got in the way. Oh, she's there. There is one more chance, and of course, it looked like it was going to fall to Birmingham, but now it is Ricky J. Jones. Job. Hume. Come on, finish it off, lads. Please. Please finish it off. Don't piss around with it too much. Abdullah Bar, lovely football. Al-Sheesh now. Tries to see Ricky J. Jones. Is he onside? Oh, and he's hit it wide. Oh, that would have finished the game off nicely there. Please don't be loads of course, there's 7 minutes added time. I was just about to say, please don't be loads of added time. Job, Bollard, don't lose it, please, lads. Don't lose it here. We've got a great opportunity. Ekwa now, come on. Someone help him out. It is still Ekwa, though. Pushes it onto Sirkin. Can he get a cross in the box? Yes, he can towards Abdullah Bar. And now it is Job from distance. Oh, God, this is a good opportunity now. Please, Job. Still Job. It's going through. Job. It's in. It's 3-1. We've done it. We've sealed the deal. And it is Job Bellingham with a brilliant individual finish there. Come on. We are now back to winning ways after a couple of draws and some shaky performances, including this one a little bit. But to come away with a win is all we wanted. Lovely football. And now it is how she's going to get it across goal. It is Jewison Bennett still. Ricky J. Jones. Bennett. Oh, that's beautiful football. But that's going to be it, guys. I think that's going to be it. Yes, it is. 3 points against Wayne Rooney's Birmingham. Come on. Now, after the game, we do have the news about Roberts' injury. Sunderland are facing something of a selection dilemma with news that one of their key players, Patrick Roberts, is set for a spell on the sidelines due to a sprained ankle ligament. So I don't know how long that's going to be exactly, but we will find out. Rusyn is keen to discuss personal matters as well. He's not happy with the game time, but we give him plenty of opportunities. Him and Hamiya were constantly to and froing back and forth, and they both played pretty poorly for the opening few games of the season. So I'll try and give him some more game time, of course, but there's only so much you can do when we play one up top. Hamiya's occasionally scoring when he comes on, and Ricky J. Jones has been in the form of his life, so I don't know where he wants to be put. Anyway, I originally told him that I'll try and give him a go in cup games, and he was offended. So I've said I'll try my best to try and fit him in when I can, and he seems to be somewhat happy with that. And we do have news that Ricky J. Jones is now out for 4 to 5 days with a bruised shoulder, so it might actually be time to bring Rusyn in for the next game. I might do that, Start Rusyn, see, he's been complaining, see what he can do. If he scores, then brilliant. If he doesn't, then we've given him the opportunity. We've also got word that Mayanda is doing well in the under-21s at the minute after coming back from injury. So I might start bringing him back and integrating him into the first team now. So we have loads of strikers. Rusyn's screwed, isn't he? I'm also going to bring in Matthew Young from the under-21s. I think I'm going to make him our second string keeper. He's a young prospect at the moment. It might be a bit of a jump for him at this minute. But in real life, I like the look of him. He's played 1 or 2 games. And I think it'd be quite nice to bring our homegrown players through. Of course, we have Bishop at the moment in the first team squad as a second goalkeeper, but this would be another decent one to bring through in behind Anthony Patson, of course. And we've just accepted a loan offer for Harrison Jones. He is from our under-18s. He's going to be going to Eastleigh on loan. And here is our training in review again. Just I'm not bullying players. Pritchard again, bottom of the list. Rusyn hasn't been great either. And you know what? I'm kind of contradicting myself here because I have said that anyone who's bottom of the list, I'm not going to play, or is nearly bottom of the list, Rusyn. But because of everything that's gone on, Ricky J. Jones keeps picking up knocks, and Hamiya, he scored the odd goal here and there, but I do want to keep our players somewhat happy. So I'm going to start Rusyn anyway in this game, because then at least I can just, for myself at least, just say I've given him an opportunity. If he's shit, then see you later, mate. Do you know what I mean? You can stop fucking moaning. Hopefully he scores I'm not willing him to do badly. And now we are going to be taking on Plymouth, and this is a side we're going with a handful of changes. 09 returning ahead of Sealt. I'm just trying to get like Sealt and Triantis, the odd game here and there. And this lad here on social media is fuming that I've put 09 in the squad, but either way, shut up, Charlie lad. We have Bellingham and Ekwa remaining in the midfield. Barr, who come on and did brilliantly well. Alshish Clark and Rusin, the little complainer, is going to be starting today. We have got Mayenda on the bench, who I might bring on for his first few minutes for the first team anyway. I might do that with 5-10 minutes left. He's going to be way off the pace, so I might do that later on in the game. But that is a side we're going to be going with. Can we get a win? Hopefully we do. Sirkin with the throw. 15 minutes in, it is Rusin now. Twists and turns, finds Sirkin again. Gets it towards Jack Clark. Is that a foul? Yes, it is. It's a penalty. This is like a 6th or 7th penalty so far this season. It is Clark to step up. He's missed one so far this season. He's scored a handful. Well, the rest of them. Can this be another one to his tally? It is! Get in! Brilliant start all the way down in Plymouth. He's pouring it down. He's pissing it down. And we've got ourselves a decent early lead. Come on. Rondell out wide for Whitaker. It's headed away only temporarily. It's Haydn on the right-hand side for Plymouth. Is it going to be a quick equaliser? We're doing well defensively so far, but they're still driving at us. Early gets it across to the back post. Headed! And it beats Patterson there, and it is Van Persie who gets a pretty quick equaliser there. Come on, lads, we need to be better than that. And looking at the stats, it's Plymouth that are absolutely dominating at the minute. Barley Mumba as well, playing as a left winger for Plymouth, of course, former Sunderland man. And it's the stroke half time, and it is a chance for Plymouth, it seems to be. And it is Barley Mumba. Back to Gibson. Good football here from, really good football here from Plymouth. And have just missed the far post. I might have to change things at half time because this is the worst we've played in quite some time. Or Plymouth going to get themselves in a lead just before Kundal. Surely, great chance. It is. It's easy. Walk the ball into the back of the net. Some changes are definitely coming at half time because they've been all over us here. Of course, we can't expect to win every single game. But this has been a poor performance. I've made a couple of changes. I've left Rusin on for the time being, but Daniel has come on, as has Burnett. He's replaced Abdullah Barr. And with just over 15 minutes remaining, I brought off Rusin, who has done absolutely jack shit, and put Mayenda on. But I just think we've had a really bad day at the office here. They're cutting through us like, no tomorrow. And Jesus, I thought that was 3. Speculative effort. It's another chance for them here. We've been well and truly outplayed in this one, unfortunately. It's a good ball in, headed away. It's just domination at the moment. It's a poor touch from Mayenda, his first touch. Giving it away. Lumped up the top for Mumba, and it's wide. And it looks like the full-time whistle is about to go. It is. Put us out of our misery. It is. It's our first defeat in about, 10, 11 games now, so I can't complain too bad. But we've been absolutely royally dominated there. Barely making any chances, which is highly unlike us. Possession-wise, that's fine. That's what I want. I wanted to keep hold of the ball. But we made next to no chances, and I feel like even with just starting Rusin and the like, I feel like we had more than enough players with the ability to make chances on the pitch. So that's a really shocking performance for us. Yeah, so that was our first defeat after 10 games, which, we can't complain too much. It was always going to happen. It was just a manner in which we lost, which was not nice to see whatsoever. Now, this is how the league table looks. In fact, I'll get it on the other screen instead. We'll get it on here. And this is what the league table looks like. I know it's been a lot shorter episode to usual, but it's just my time constraints at the moment. So that is going to be the end of the episode. Sadly, it is ending on a defeat, but we're still top of the league, so we still have room to breathe a little bit. It still ends on a somewhat of a positive. But again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the support so far on this series. If you are enjoying it, please hit the like button as usual and subscribe if you're new to the channel. But for now, you guys take care and stay jammy.